Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I cannot even explain to you how badly I have wanted to say that. It has been 2 months since I edited a YouTube video. As you guys know, I was pregnant and now I have my son, and as you can see, this is my first video not pregnant and I am back to feeling like myself again. I have an insane amount of energy. I've been able to exercise and work out and lift weights and run and do everything like I used to be able to do, so it's giving me so much motivation and energy. And I spent 5 hours on this day cleaning my house, so I have a part 1, part 2, and part 3 because it was just such a long video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you get tons of motivation. We're mostly staying in my kitchen today and the pantry and getting it all deep cleaned. So get everything you need to get done along with me today. Here is what the pantry is looking like. Kind of a disaster. So gonna organize that right now. We had company over, so just kind of threw everything in here, but we're gonna get this back to looking very good. As we are cleaning today, I want to give you guys kind of a story time because I have not shared with you our birth story. So if you have been here for a while, then you know I've been pregnant for the last 9 months, and we had our son January 14th, so I pre-recorded 2 months worth of videos. That's why I've been able to post a video every Monday, because I had them done ahead of time, edited, filmed, everything. So I basically took almost like 2 months off from doing any videos. So like I said before, this is my first video back not pregnant, and I wanted to share with you guys our story. So I was induced, and because my son was a smaller size, they wanted him to come out a little earlier, which was only 6 days early, so not really that early, and just get going on gaining weight and making sure he was super healthy, because he was very healthy at that exact time. So they just wanted him out and into the world, and it worked very well. I was induced on Thursday the 13th at night, and unfortunately I did have contractions all night long, 5 minutes apart, basically did not sleep. And then I did have around 4 p.m. the next day on January 14th, which was a Friday, I was able to start pushing, and unfortunately I had to push for 2.5 hours. So some of you guys, it may have been a lot longer for you to push, or maybe even less for your first one to push, but it was completely exhausting because at that time when I was pushing, it had been 25 hours since I had any food in my stomach. I did have the epidural, so I could not feel my hunger, but I could hear my stomach growling. And my midwife at the hospital, she basically was saying it's pretty much like running a marathon with no food in your stomach. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much how this feels right now. So they kept asking me, do you want to take a break? Do you want to take a break? And I was like, no, I am pushing through this. I did not give up. I kept going for 2.5 hours straight. I did not stop. I pushed every single contraction. I did not want to have to get a C-section. So I was like, no, we are doing this and it's happening. So it went the best that I could have possibly imagined. It was actually a better experience than I thought after I got the epidural, not before the epidural. That was absolutely brutal before the epidural. So me personally, I am so grateful that I got it, because I don't know how I could have done that without it. I know I could do it, but it would have been probably a terrible experience because I was a completely different person after I got that epidural. I felt like oh my gosh, like a different human being. But anyways, so he came out at 6:28 p.m. on Friday, January 14th, and it was the most amazing moment of my life and my husband's life, and we are so grateful. He was 6 pounds 4 ounces, and then, you know, babies, when they come out, they lose a little bit of weight, so he went down to 5 pounds 14 ounces. And guys, let me tell you, tomorrow is going to be 6 weeks postpartum, and he is 10 pounds. So he is right up there with basically the babies his age. He's been gaining a lot of weight from my milk. So I'm definitely glad that we were able to get him out and he could just start eating from me, because he was able to gain weight very quickly, and he's doing so well with feeding. So we are just so in love with him, and his name is Nolan. John is his middle name, which my husband's name is John, so he's named after him. And I'll have to share details about his name, why we picked it, how we picked it, in a separate video. But yeah, that's like a pretty short rundown of my son's birth. We did have to go back to the hospital due to jaundice, which I'm sure you all are familiar with what jaundice is, and it's very common in babies. But his jaundice levels were pretty high when he came out, so we had to do the phototherapy, and he was under the light for 16 hours. We fed him in there, we changed his diaper in there. We did everything under that light so that he could come out as soon as possible. So we were in the hospital for 5 nights, 4 days and 5 nights, which honestly felt like an eternity, but it was all worth it because he was able to, you know, get that the jaundice levels down very quickly, and we were able to finally go home. So I was so happy to go home. But we are so in love with him. I have 6 more weeks that I am a stay-at-home mom, and then it's back to work. So we're trying to figure out a schedule for him. I've been sticking to this one schedule that I read in a book. So he's doing pretty decent with that. So very happy. We are just trying to get him on a like 3-hour feeding instead of 2 hours. So I'm kind of trying to push it a little bit. But you know, if he's hungry, he's hungry. I feed him, you know, as soon as he's hungry. So we're just learning all about him and what he needs and his wants. But he looks exactly like my husband. He got my eyes like the shape of my eyes, and his cheeks are just big like my cheeks, but everything else, he definitely looks like my husband. So I have like a mini John. But anyways, that's a quick rundown on my birth story. So let's get back to the cleaning motivation. This is my favorite part. After cleaning the stovetop, you can literally see like your reflection. The glass looks so good. And all I use is this product right here. You can get it at Walmart. It's super cheap. And then if you have anything stuck on your stovetop, you can use this. It's like heavy duty. It works so well. And it comes with this little scraper thing. And then you can also like put it on top with this sponge. So this comes as a set, and it's super cheap on Walmart, and it works so well. I wanted to let you guys know the reason why I'm able to clean during the day, sometimes during the day, is because I will clean while he is napping. So basically, I don't let him nap for more than 2 hours during the day because I'm trying to get him to sleep more at night, which last night, fingers crossed, knock on wood, try not to jinx myself, but he did really great last night. So we're just trying to stick to this new sleeping schedule and not letting him sleep more than 2 hours during the day, and feeding him all the calories more so during the day, every 2 hours to kind of 3 hours during the day, so that he can stay asleep longer at night. So I have a couple of options when he is napping. I can either clean and record, I can edit a video, I can take a nap, which I have done a lot just to catch up on sleep, because the first 4 weeks were brutal. I'm talking like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 15 minutes of sleep here. Like, it was brutal. He is a very gassy baby. He is very colicky. We have tried so many different things. He grunts in his sleep like all night. So anyways, I have been taking advantage of a lot of naps during the day. So I have like a few options during the day when he's napping on what I want to get done. Do I need to fold laundry, do my taxes, like pay bills, just like random things that I never really thought about. Oh, I need to get this done. Like when he's napping, it's like a race to get it done. And then in the morning, I'll get my workout done. So like, for example, this morning I fed him at 4:30 a.m. He fell back to sleep around 5 a.m. I worked out. We are actually turning our basement into a full-on gym. We've invested, I'm going to call it an investment because it's very expensive gym equipment. So we have invested into our basement to make a home gym, and it's like pretty legit. I'm so excited to share that video with you guys. I'm like recording it piece by piece. So we have a few things of equipment right now, but I was going to the gym while my husband was watching my son in the morning before work, and it's just way too much. So we're keeping our gym memberships. We are going on the weekends, and then I'm going like 1 or 2 other days during the week, and then the rest we're doing in our basement, and we're just getting the same equipment that's at the gym in our basement. So it's very expensive, but it's so worth it to me because that's like part of our lifestyle is fitness and health. So it's just worth the investment. So anyways, I work out in the morning while he's napping, and then the rest of the day I'll either nap, clean, edit a video, or whatever I need to do to get done. And that's what I was doing today. I took advantage of cleaning every single time he napped, and I was exhausted at the end, but it was much needed. So we've had a lot of company stay over. Pretty much every weekend someone has come over to visit, because almost all of our family is far away, like cousins, aunts, uncles, like in other states. So we have, just hosted, and then I am a clean freak, as you know, so I like to clean after everybody leaves, and I was like, oh, perfect, I can record this for YouTube and finally get a new video up when I'm not pregnant. So that's what I'm doing here. I am just mopping the floors. They needed to be mopped so badly. It had been, oh my goodness, it had been a long time since I mopped. So I was so motivated to get that done. So here I just put some white distilled vinegar and dish soap into the bucket, and it did a really good job. It smelled really good, actually. I was nervous about the vinegar smell, but the Mrs. Meyer dish soap did have a stronger scent, so you couldn't even smell the vinegar, which was great. So that's what we were doing here. And then I just wanted to warn you, my husband did pop in the video, and it was actually Valentine's Day. So he was so sweet and he got me roses. They're pink, red, and white roses. They were so beautiful and I was not expecting that at all, because I always tell him, like, please don't spend any money. I rather just save our money and spend it together. But it was really sweet. He did go out and get me roses and they were so beautiful. So I took a second to put them into a little vase, and I love the way that they looked in our house, and I wish they could still be alive. They're slowly dying right now, but they're just so pretty. So anyways, I got the rest of my deep cleaning done and mopped the floors, and it felt so good.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, got cleaning motivation, and enjoyed hearing our short story of our birth story. And be sure you're subscribed, because like I said, there is a part 2, and I'm pretty sure I'll make a part 3. And we have our our finishing our gym in our basement. So I'm so excited for these new videos to come, and I'm going to do my very best to get more videos out per week. But right now, my videos are every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Just watch me break it.